being in the place of the sea away by the abandoned mountain, Matthew chapter 28, verse 16. Oh my god, hi. Hello. I didn't see you there. I was busy reading this wonderful book and enriching my mind. I had no idea that you had finally arrived. You know what? I have been waiting for you, and you know, I'm always here for you to drop some knowledge whenever you are in need to learn something new about South Africa. There's so much that I want to teach you. There's so much that you can learn, you know. I can't wait to share with you, basically. So excited. But let me just put my book away first. Is that okay with you? Do you mind if I put my book away? Let me just finish up a little bit and I'll put it away and I will all be yours. I'll educate you as much as you want. Alright. So, hi once again. How have you been? I hope you're good and doing okay. Every single thing in your life is going fantabulous. So, what would you like to learn today? Okay, you already saw the title, alright? So that's exactly what we will be learning in today's video. I'll be teaching you, yes, you, nobody else but you, about the different festivals and holidays that we have in South Africa. It was so difficult to make a pick, but I definitely want you to learn more about our festivals and beautiful, absolutely beautiful festivals. Without further ado, let's get started. Because I have a lot of knowledge to drop in today's video. So, you already know the drill. I will be mixing some of the holidays that are also global, so that you can know that we also do celebrate those. They are also considered public holidays and so on and so forth and so on and so forth. And I can also, just babble about what we do in order to celebrate those holidays. So, South Africa's rich cultural diversity is reflected in its many festivals and holidays, celebrating everything from national history and heritage to local traditions and international events. Here are some key as in New Year, which is on the 31st. That night, people go to the beach. The beach is packed with a lot of people. People travel across the entire country to go to coastal areas to make sure that on the 31st, the night of the 31st of January, of December, they are at the beach. By that time, it is summer in South Africa because our winter comes in June. So, on the 31st of December, people spend that night at the beach. There are a lot of DJs playing music throughout the night, a lot of singing and dancing. Some of the people who don't have, an ocean nearby do the same thing, but they go to clubs and so on and so forth. But the most famous one is going to the beach. When they go to the beach, they dance, they sing, and they also have what we call barbecue. What other countries call barbecue, but we call it braai. So they have braai, chisanyama. They eat nice food to make sure that when the clock strikes midnight, they run to the water, they run to the ocean, and just dip themselves in as a form to cleanse away, all the out, and bring in and enter into the new year being freshly cleansed and with a new beginning, because out with the old, in with the new. So they're cleansing themselves with the ocean water. And sometimes people who do not go to the beach would ask people who go to the beach to bring them seawater, and then they would carry 2-liter bottles of Coke, empty bottles of course, to collect the salt water. My stomach is growling, so that the people at home could also use the salt water to detox and enter into the new year as new beings. And then on the 1st of January, the celebration continues. It starts at night on the 31st of December up until the 1st of January. Sometimes it goes on and on and on up until the 3rd maybe, but usually on the 1st and the 31st, people make sure that they're at the beach having fun, swimming, having a braai, eating, dancing, all of that. That is how South Africans celebrate the new year. On the 1st as well as the 31st of December, the beach are always packed with a lot of people from across the country. You can't even move, you can't even see. It's easy to lose somebody. So kids usually do not go to the beach around that time because of how packed it is. It's easy to lose a child. And yeah, so the 1st of January is celebrated with parties, and then the fireworks. Fireworks are very important, and fireworks, we call them crickets. So we buy crickets, and then there's always like that specific type of cricket that people always buy. So around the end of December, you'd be seeing people coming into taxis, going to town and coming back from taxis, carrying a lot of crickets, because we use crickets, fireworks as others call it, and gathering across the country. It's a day for South Africans to welcome the new year with joy and festivities. After that, we have 21 March. 21st of March is Human Rights Day. Human Rights Day. I mean, the title speaks for itself. Every human has their rights, and on this day we celebrate the rights of humans. Hence, it is referred to as Human Rights Day. So, this day commemorates the Sharpeville massacre of 1960, where 69 people were killed during a peaceful protest against apartheid pass laws. It's a day to reflect on human rights, that we should not kill others, and it's a day to reflect on freedom in the country. The Human Rights Day, 21st of March. After the Human Rights Day, we also have Good Friday and Easter Monday. Good Friday and Easter Monday. Pretty sure you're familiar with those because these are Christian holidays and they are widely observed with church services and family gatherings. Easter egg hunts and other traditions are popular, especially amongst children, just like across the world. And then after that, in April, the 27th of April, we have Freedom Day. Freedom Day. Freedom. Freedom Day. Freedom Day marks the anniversary of the very first democratic elections held in South Africa. Those elections were held on the 27th of April in 1994. That is when South Africa received its very first democratic president, Tatomkhulu uNelson Rolihlahla Dalibunga Mandela. Nelson Rolihlahla Dalibunga Mandela. Before that, black people were not allowed to vote. No. They were not allowed to vote. But on the 27th of April in 1994, they were able to vote, and they voted for the very first black president of South Africa, Nelson Rolihlahla Dalibunga Mandela. That's on the 27th of April, and we call that Freedom Day. That is when we received freedom to vote, freedom to enter into spaces that were reserved, or rather black people were not allowed to enter places where it was written whites only. And then after that, we have Workers' Day. Workers' Day is on the 1st of May. 1st of May. 1st of May is Workers' Day. This is the day to honor workers and their contribution to the nation. It is celebrated with pride, speeches, and various events focusing on labor rights and social justice. So you get a day off from work on the 1st of May. 1st of May, because you're paying taxes and you're contributing to society. We just want to say thank you for your service. So you receive Workers' Day. 1st of May, each and every single year. After that, we have June. Youth Day, Youth Day, Youth Day. This commemorates the 1976 Soweto Uprising, where students protested against imposition of Afrikaans as a medium of instruction. The day honors the role of youth in the struggle against apartheid, and it is marked by educational events and memorials. So basically, the youth of 1976 was forced to learn in Afrikaans. In Afrikaans. This was a way to suppress native languages. The youth of 1976 said, no, 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 not on our watch. No, 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 not on our watch. We want to embrace our traditions. We want to embrace our cultures. We refuse to learn in Afrikaans. So they took to the streets in a peaceful protest against learning in Afrikaans. And then the police came and started powing, and people who were involved in the protest, and the protest were by kids, school kids, young school kids, and they were peacefully marching. They were not doing anything crazy. They were just peacefully marching. And a lot of people were unalived. And by a lot of people, I mean a lot of kids were unalived. And the actual record of the number of people unalived, it varies. When people are trying to tamper with media and make something not worse than it is, so they try to sugarcoat it, which is why the actual number till this day remains a conspiracy. And the most famous unaliving picture that was taken on that day is this one. So sad, so sad, so sad. And then after that, in August, the 9th of August is International Women's Day. International Women's Day, to celebrate the 1956 march of 20,000 women in the Union Building in Pretoria to protest against the pass laws. It's a day to acknowledge the contributions of women to society and their ongoing struggles for equality. Amandla kawethu, impokoto zelilizwe, zalwa wethu nge-9th of August phaya ePitoli. And then after that, on my beloved father's birthday, the 24th of September, which holds a special place in my heart because it is my father's birthday on that day. May he continue to rest in peace. I miss him every single day. On his birthday in South Africa, it's a public holiday, which makes it very easy, or at least made it very easy for us, and still does make it easy to remember and also celebrate him and his life. And on that day, we celebrate Heritage Day. Known as Pride Day. It encourages South Africans to celebrate their cultural heritage and diversity. People come together for barbecue, which is what we call braai, traditional dress, and cultural performance. So on Heritage Day, you embrace your culture. You dress in your cultural outfit. You celebrate with family and friends. Just eat, and have a braai. Eat. It's such a beautiful day. After that, we have the Day of Reconciliation. The Day of Reconciliation is on the 16th of December. Day of Reconciliation. By the way, the 24th of September holiday came about from the Zulu people. They wanted to have a public holiday whereby they, remember or celebrate Shaka Zulu, who was a Zulu warrior who fought for the Zulu kingdom and Zulu nation. So they wanted a day to remember him and celebrate his life. And I'm not sure if he was born or passed away on that day, but on the 24th of September is a day when he was born or passed away. I'm gonna put it down here. So on that day they want to celebrate his life, and then they spoke to the South African government and said, wait a minute, how come we don't have a day to celebrate him? He played a significant role in fighting for blacks in South Africa. We should have a day to celebrate him, and as a Zulu nation to celebrate. And the South African government was like, okay, we can have the day, but we should probably change the name so that everybody could be able to celebrate and be involved. Somehow they ended up changing it to a Heritage Day because they wanted everybody from different cultures, not only just the Zulu culture, to join in the celebration and also dress in their attires and celebrating. Anyway, I made a video about it, and here it is and how it came about. If you're interested to get the whole story, I suggest checking out the video. Do you see the video? Yeah. Here's the video. Check it out. Check out the video. So now we have Day of Reconciliation, which is on the 16th of December. The Day of Reconciliation originally commemorated the 1838 Battle of Blood River in 1838. So that's what it commemorates. Today it is a day to promote reconciliation and unity amongst South Africans with various cultural and historical events. The Day of Reconciliation on the 16th of December. After that, we also celebrate Christmas Day. You already know what it is. The 25th of December. Major Christian holidays is celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ, observed with church services, family gatherings, and festive meals. But I want to tell you more about Christmas. You probably know if you're an OG, but I want to tell new people who don't know how we celebrate Christmas. So we celebrate Some families on Christmas go to church, come back, eat nice food, join in together and have fun. Other families that don't go to church get together, sit in the backyard, have a braai, eat together and have fun. At times, families go to the beach on the 25th of December and at times on the 26th of December with their kids. I had previously mentioned that on the 31st and 1st of January, grown-ups go to the beach to celebrate, right? But the 25th and 26th is the time or the day when kids are given the chance to go to the beach to celebrate as well. So some families go to the beach with the kids, just take the kids to the beach to celebrate Christmas Day. But the nice thing about South Africa when it comes to Christmas is that every kid always looks to Christmas. It's usually a celebration for kids, if you think about it, because the kids on Christmas, they are bought new clothes. On Christmas Day, you come out with new outfit from head to toe. And you know that thing of exchanging gifts and whatnot with the family underneath the Christmas tree, whatnot. We don't do that. We don't do that unless you come from a wealthy family or something like that. But you average South Africans, they celebrate Christmas by getting a new outfit. So you already know on Christmas that your parents are going to buy you new clothes, and then the day before Christmas you go to the salon to do your hair, or if you have a family member who knows how to do your hair, they do your hair so that you can be fresh from head to toe on Christmas. And if you're a guy, you get a fresh new haircut for Christmas, and then you wear your clothes on Christmas Day, right? So on Christmas Day, the kids usually wake up early in the morning because they know they can't wait to wear their new outfits. And then what happens? The thing is, you wear your new outfits and then you go all around the neighborhood. Now, by other I mean when I watch American movies, they have this holiday called Halloween, which we do not celebrate. But the same concept that they have for Halloween is the same concept we have for Christmas Day, except that you dress as yourself in new outfits, and then you go around the neighborhood doing what they call trick-or-treating. But no, we call it ukuceli Christmas, which means asking for Christmas. Usually there is a saying that says it must be nice. So in our culture, when we want to say it must be nice, you usually say by Christmas, because you know that on Christmas Day it's like you're very happy, you have new outfits, new clothes, and you're free to go around the neighborhood and everything, all that. So the happiest day throughout the year is Christmas Day. Families, even poor families, the parents make sure that they save throughout the year so that they could at least afford to buy a single outfit for their kids. So even kids coming from disadvantaged backgrounds, they have a chance to get new clothes. So it's a happy day on Christmas time. So when you say ukuceli Christmas, it means you're asking for Christmas, which means you're asking for candy. So you go from each house to each house around the neighborhood. Then you stand at the gate and yell. You don't go knocking at the door and say trick or treat. No. You stand on the gate and yell, next home and do the same thing and the same thing and the same thing and the same thing. And then in the afternoon, you go back home. By the time you go back home, your outfit has stains all over because we're busy eating any and everything from around the neighborhood, eating sweets, biscuits, without the care in the world of your parents saying that no, you can't eat that, no, you can't eat that, no, 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 no. It's the day where you can eat whatever you want. It was a wonderful thing. So kids of a particular family would go together in a group and go there, Best Early Christmas. They go to that family and then they're given a candy, and then they go to the next one, Best Early Christmas, and they repeat that. And that's how South Africans celebrate Christmas. Now that we have reached the end of the holidays, I think we should start talking about the festivals, right? The festivals. In terms of festivals, there are so many, but some of them include the National Arts Festival. National Arts Festival, and it is held annually in Makhanda, which is formerly known as Grahamstown, Egini, but now it is referred to as Makhanda due to the former Xhosa icon referred to as Makhanda Kanxele, who is from the Eastern Cape, and Grahamstown is a town where Makhanda was from. And if you're probably wondering, what did Makhanda Kanxele do? I feel like I spoiled you guys enough. I had made a video explaining that when it comes to African kings and queens, but if you don't watch my content that I work really hard on and you want me to give you a brief summary, basically Makhanda Kanxele was a Xhosa leader who led a war against the colonizers back in the day. To get the exact dates, you should watch the video. So basically it's like, let's go to war with them. They went on to war with them, and then they got captured and they were thrown in jail by the colonizers. And I think the jail was in Robben Island, but it was somewhere in the island, probably Robben Island. So Makhanda Kanxele was already there, was thrown in that jail as well with the people who were captured from the war. Some were unalived and then some were captured. Makhanda Kanxele was also captured. So people sometimes would escape prison, but because prison is in the middle of an island, the only way out is to swim back to mainland. So Makhanda Kanxele, amongst many other Xhosa men, were like, let's escape prison. They escape and then they swam back to land with Makhanda Kanxele, and then some of them drowned and were unalived, including Makhanda Kanxele. And then the ones who made it out, they returned back to the community and then shared the news that unfortunately they lost Makhanda in the ocean. And then other Xhosa people, because he was a very famous Xhosa leader, other people refused to believe that Makhanda Kanxele drowned and he didn't make it to the mainland. They were like, he's still gonna come back to us, he's still gonna come back. Maybe you left him there, but maybe he swam too. He's still making his way around back to mainland. So the people are like, oh no, Makhanda Kanxele is still gonna come back to us. He's still gonna come back to us. They refused refused to believe that he drowned. So the people waited. The Xhosa people waited and waited for decades upon decades for the return of Makhanda Kanxele, refusing to believe that he died, he drowned. So now there is a famous Xhosa saying that says, "Ulinde ukuza kukanxele," which is something my grandmother always used to say too. Ulinde ukuza kukanxele, which means you're waiting upon something that's probably likely never going to happen. It's like those people who waited for the return of Makhanda Kanxele, who never made it back after swimming back to the mainland. So yeah, that's the story of Makhanda Kanxele. And then Grahamstown is now referred to as Makhanda in memory of Makhanda Kanxele. Makhanda Kanxele, Grahamstown. So the Nation of the Arts Festival that is held in Makhanda, Grahamstown, is the largest arts festival in Africa, showcasing theatre, dance, music, visual arts, and more. And then after that, we have the Durban July. Durban July is a prestigious horse racing event held in Durban in July, attracting socialites, celebrities, and horse racing enthusiasts. It's also known for its fashion and entertainment. For non-South Africans, the best way I could explain it is it's basically the Met Gala of South Africa. It's a horse racing event where people bet on which horse is going to win, but it's usually attended by, the rich elites, all the people who have money, and I mean wealthy, and celebrities go there, socialites, influencers. Some of them get invited to go there, and then they show their outfits because they get dressed in the theme for that year, and then they take pictures, and then it gets broadcasted to, then people talk about the fashion, who was the best and who was the worst dressed, and so on and so forth. But simply put, I would say it is the Met Gala of South Africa, which is basically a horse racing event. After the Durban July, which is held on the very first Saturday of July each year in KZN, KwaZulu-Natal province, we then have Hermanus Whale Festival, which is celebrated in September in Hermanus in the Western Cape. It marks the arrival of southern right whales in the area. The festival includes whale watching, music, and environmental activities. After that, we have Opikopi. Opikopi is a musical festival held near Northam in Limpopo province of South Africa, attracting local and international artists across various genres. It's known for its camping atmosphere and eclectic line-up. So more like the Coachella Africa, if I may put it, just give you an idea of what you're most likely to expect. After that, by the way, Limpopo is so hot like a desert, which is why I'm like, Coachella makes sense for it, and it's a festival, and people get dressed up just like they would, typically dressed up if they were going to Coachella, for example. That's more, After that, we have the Nice Now Oyster Festival. The Nice Now Oyster Festival, the 10-day festival held in Nice Now during June, July, featuring oyster tastings, sporting events, music, and annual arts. I love seafood. I love seafood so much. I love oysters. Oh my gosh, I love seafood so much. I definitely need to go here. Can somebody please invite me? If you have an extra ticket, please invite me, please. I beg of you. I would love to go and see what happens, please. We have the Cape Town International Jazz Festival. Cape Town International Jazz Festival. Get up here. Let's dance at the Cape Town International Jazz Festival. So this is Africa's largest jazz festival, and it is held annually in Cape Town, attracting local and international jazz artists for performances and workshops. After that, we have, what is this? Our last festival is the Mangaung African Festival, otherwise referred to as Matufe. I've never heard of that, Matufe. But anyway, the Mangaung African Cultural Festival, and this is a festival held in Bloemfontein, and then this festival celebrates African culture through music, dance, theater, and arts, darling. Music, dance, and theater, as well as art, darling. So these festivals and holidays reflect the vibrant and diverse culture of South Africa, offering opportunities for celebration, reflection, and community. You do know that I did drop some knowledge, right? I definitely did drop some knowledge. And our knowledge dropping them, if you feel like, girl, I agree with you. I learned something new today. Let me know by commenting down below and saying, I learned something new today. And you know this emoji, right? You can just put in this emoji as well. If you don't feel like typing, just put in this emoji, the thinking emoji, and I'm like, okay, you're definitely saying, I learned something new today. But if you're like, girl, I want to type it out, I want to let you know, I need to let you know, type it out and say, I learned something new today. And then you can put in those emojis as much as you want along with it, and and I'll know, okay, you are a true one. You are my motivation. You are my inspiration to continue making these videos for you guys, because you made it this far and you learned something new today. Yes, you did. What is happening right now? Anyway, that is pretty much going to be it from me, African Xhosa ASMR. I am done teaching you, yes, you, about our public holidays and festivals. I mean, there's even more festivals, but I obviously had to select just a few, just give you a gist of, what kind of celebrations we have in Mzansi, Africa, South Africa. I don't know how to end this video. I don't know how to. You know what? Maybe as I ended, I should let you in on a little secret. I got this hairstyle a while back. Now it's as stiff as a board. I had planned on filming when it's still new and fresh, you know what I mean? But by that time, I was like, I am not in the mood for filming. But at the back of my mind, I was like, girl, you're missing an opportunity here to film with a fresh new hairstyle that you're probably gonna get again for Christmas. Do it. Film with a new hairstyle, the fresh hairstyle. Do it now. But my inner self was like, no, I'm not in the mood for filming, and I only film when I'm in the mood. And now it's as stiff as a board, and it is time for me to take it out. And that's when I was like, I feel like filming today. You know what? I should definitely film today. And then I looked at my hair and I was like, it's so stiff, but I love the fact that you guys are just only here for the content. You're only here for the knowledge dropping, you know what I mean? So it does not matter even if I don't wear my traditional outfits, right? And I shouldn't put pressure upon myself to film with a new hairstyle. Even if it's old, I can still do it, right? Absolutely. And I absolutely love this hairstyle. The curls, when I got it, were definitely curling, but now the curls are becoming straighter and it easily tangles up, but I absolutely love it. And what I love about it is the fact that you might think it's one color. No. My hairstylist is the bombshell. So basically, I bought the curls separately because I was trying to maintain the curls for as long as they possibly can be maintained. So I bought curls that are already curls separately, and then I went to the salon and I was like, yeah, the curls, I don't know how this is going to go, because what if the curls don't match with the fiber that you're going to be used for plaiting? Then she was like, what do you take me for? I've been doing this all my life, girl. I got you. And then she ended up mixing two fibers to get the color to match the curls. Now it looks like the curls and the braiding or 4, which is more of like a brownish color. A brownish color. And then she mixed color number 4. I'm giving tips right now if there's somebody who's watching this and is like, I love your hair color, I would love to have the same, you know. I'm giving you tips, okay? So she mixed color number 4 with color number 30. Color number 30. Color number 30 is more lightish. Like if you're looking here, I'm pretty sure you're seeing like the darker color. The darker color is color number 4. Let me just take these two. You see, this is color number 4, mostly color number 4. And then this color that you're seeing here is color number 33. So she took the colors and mixed like this. That look, it matches the curls. Yeah, the curls, which is a mixture of color number 4 and 30, I guess. Because I was like, I think it will match color number 33. And she was like, color number 33, what do you mean? Color number 33 is more like purple. And then she took color number 33 and put it against the curls. It's like, and it's like, oh yeah, these are totally different colors. And so like, yeah, I got you. And then she mixed the two colors, just like, look at them. Do they not match? Do they not match? And then they actually did match. But now it's a mixture. Plus there's also my hair, which is darker, which makes it even darker here than here because of like the mixing